Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all, and we have still people who are joining in. Let them join, and by that time, let me help you out. What exactly are we going to cover? So today it is a special session, and normally we keep on having such sessions where we try to interact with you all, and we help you on technical terms or on non-technical soft skills. And these are specifically the sessions which help you for your career, for your resumes, for your technical skills. And this is another session, and it is very important and crucial, and I believe you all will agree. So I would request that those who are here in the Zoom, this is first come first serve basis because we have limitations on Zoom in the number of participants. So we have live streaming also going on our YouTube channel, that is Indeed Inspiring Infotech. So those who may not be able to join in here on Zoom, they can actually go and they can join live. They can watch over there. So both the ways it is possible. Today's session is specifically on job application, that how you can apply for the jobs. Let more people join in, and let me give you a brief. So those who have joined on YouTube, let me open up on my window as well, that how people are observing and watching on YouTube as well. So yes, so those who are watching on YouTube, they can write in the chat and they can explain about what domain they are belonging to. Let's say you are from computers, you are from BBA, BCA, MBA, maybe MTech, or you are from chemistry, you are from instrumentation. You may write what is your background, and that will help me to understand and analyze that what exactly are you doing at present. At the same time, you can write that what kind of opportunity are you looking at. Probably you are looking for some job opportunity, or you are looking for some higher education. So you can write that as well. Yes, good evening, Raghav. Good evening. And one response I got as you're doing BBA. Yeah, so similar way, you can write down what exactly are you doing currently. If you are pursuing some job, you may write down that as well. Your whatever job you are pursuing, you can write about that as well. So now I think this is good time to start, and let me share my screen, and let us have a look. So I'll just request the team to put the video on spotlight, and so that the video and the screen sharing both are, yes, enabled. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So once again, I formally welcome you all. That it was obviously a short notice that most of you got this message, and many of you have joined, and many of you are still joining in. So this is a session on job hunting, a practical approach. And I'll tell you, this is not something which I am going to tell you some magical techniques or magical tricks so that you can get a job. It's nothing like that. It's basically simply a practical approach which any one of you can apply. And if you are applying this approach on job hunting, I'm very, very sure that you will get not single, but multiple opportunities, multiple options. You will get that. And if you're not getting, that means something is missing out. Something is missing out. And if you're not getting, the best thing you can do is you can come back and you can ask me questions. That is something you can do. You can always ask me questions. I will be able to respond back to you. I'll be able to answer you, and I'll help you that what was missing, and we can try to fill that particular missing gap so that you are able to get into what exactly you desire. All right, so let us start with the first step. The step number one is self assessment. Self assessment is identifying your skills, strengths, weaknesses, and areas of improvement. As I asked you that you may be from different background, so let us make it more interactive. All those who have joined, let us keep on doing this activity along, and let us try to understand it. So identify your skills. Basically, skills are of two types. One is the technical skills, and second one is the soft skills. So I would request you to mention what your technical skills are there. If you are a BBA candidate, your technical skills could be your business administration skills, your marketing skills. Those will be your technical skills. If you are a computer IT graduate, then your technical skills would be maybe you are good at programming, you are good at databases. That is your technical skill. If you are, let's say, mechanical from mechanical background, then your technical skills would be the areas and subjects of mechanical, which can be maybe thermodynamics, maybe machine engineering. So your area of expertise would be that. Your skills would be that. If you are from civil, then yes, the civil engineering and graphic designing, that may be your area of expertise. So you can list down, along with me, you can list down what are your skills. Then skills of the second type, they are soft skills. Soft skills would be common. In most of us, the soft skills would be common. Common in the sense you need to understand what kind of job role you are applying for. For example, if you are applying for a job role which is of marketing, which is of sales, then in that particular case, moreover, what do you require? You require to have individual game player. You need to be a one man army kind of thing, because most of the sales job you independently individually needs to visit the client, needs to set up the meeting, have a discussion with them, and then try to understand their requirement and try to give them a solution which can fulfill their requirement. So you need to understand what kind of job are you looking for, what kind of application you are applying for, and that is what is going to tell you that what sort of soft skills do you need to have. So you need to now mention the hard skills and soft skills. I would request all of you, either you can go along with me on the chat, specifically on YouTube. Secondly, you can open up a diary. You can go and bring your diary, and on your diary, you can write it down. These are very simple things, but yet these are very strong, very powerful, and you will see that after this particular session, you are going to get a great support for yourself, great awareness for yourself, and you will get a direction after that. So, I was on skills, so hard skills and soft skills. Once again, I'll request everyone bring a paper and a diary, or you can write in the comment box. So mention your hard skills, which are your core technical skills, whatever domain you are working into, studying or practicing. Soft skills are common. Soft skills are communication. Soft skills are the approach towards the work. Soft skills are basically hardworking, focus, determination, perseverance. So all these are soft skills. Then you also need to identify your weaknesses and strengths. This is something which you have internally. Like from inside, you know what you are good at and what you need to improve. So that is something, again, you need to make a list of. So this is first framework. We have the framework of self-assessment. Once you have these things listed, so I will do one thing. I'll keep on writing along with you. So along with the explanations, so that you get a fair idea. So here you can see I'm writing. So skills, as I told you, we have hard skills and we have soft skills. I already gave examples of hard skills. So hard skills are those technical skills. The tech skills we have, they are the hard skills. And if you see that, it could be, for example, I'm artist. So I have very good knowledge of paints and brushes. So I'm making it very simple. So that is the technical skill. And what is the soft skill? The soft skill is basically this is soft spoken. So being soft spoken is a soft skills. I'm very focused. So being focused is also a soft skill. So you need to identify skills, then strengths and weaknesses. So what are strengths and weaknesses? If you know, we have an analysis, and this analysis is called as SWOT analysis. For that, we actually create a matrix. So like this, we draw two lines and then we create a matrix. We write strengths and weaknesses. We write opportunities and threats. So these strengths and weaknesses, if you see, these strengths and weaknesses, they are internal. Strengths and weaknesses are internal. And if you see the opportunities and threats, they are external. So we get the opportunity and we get the threat from outside. We don't get it from inside. Okay. So strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. You can draw this kind of a matrix, a table where you will write all your strengths, then weaknesses, then you will write opportunities, and then you will write threats. This is going to give you a clarity. So I will request all those who are connected, keep on doing it along with me. And I understand you may not be able to write all of your strengths, you may not be able to write all of your weaknesses, but you can write one or maybe two or maybe three. So if you are able to write three, that means it is great. Along with me, if you are able to write three pointers, that means you are doing a great job. So I'll give you once again some examples. So strengths. So strength is I'm a good communicator. Strength is I'm hardworking. I'm passionate. I'm focused. I'm determined. So these are strengths. So if any of these things matches up with your strength, write it down on a piece of paper. Next is weakness. Again, strength and weakness is from inside, from within. So weakness is I'm not good at communication. I lack confidence. I am I get fear whenever I come on a stage. So I have a stage fear. These are weaknesses. I'm very poor at mathematics, and therefore, whenever I go for some business deal, I'm not able to crack it as per the expectation. So being poor on mathematics is a weakness. I'm very shy. I'm very hesitant. So being hesitant or being shy is again a weakness. I don't know good English. This is also a weakness. So understand, list down at least one weakness which you have. Then opportunities. Opportunities are yes, I'm getting admission in top university in Bangalore. So you are getting an opportunity. Yes, I have got two offers from company A and company B. Again, you are getting an opportunity. So this is opportunity part. So write this down. Are you getting any opportunity? It could be very simple and naive also. Let's say I got a good response from my physics teacher today. So this is also an opportunity that physics teacher is now open up and is good, having a good relationship with you, and which is an opportunity to learn more from the physics teacher. That is also an opportunity. If you are getting a pocket money, that is also an opportunity. So opportunities are all those areas where you are getting something from outside. If you got a scholarship, it is an opportunity. Then threat is basically the risk. The risk could be I have very less time. So very less time is a risk, right? Having a less time is risk. Then uh, external things like there are 1,000 people standing over there and only one vacancy is there. So threat, 1,000 people, a competition of 1,000 man. Okay, so that is a threat. So threats and opportunities, they come from outside. Okay, so you have to list down in this particular area, in this particular manner. And then what are the areas of improvement? So the areas of improvement will come out of the weaknesses and will come out of the threats. They'll come out from them. Okay. Now the next thing is you have to write your goals and preferences. So goals. What are the goals? Getting a high paid job. Is it your goal? Or probably some people getting into an MNC. So few people have got a goal which is getting into an MNC, and few people have got a goal that is getting into pharma because they want to get into pharma. That is their goal. So these are certain examples of goals and preferences. Also, I would like to have XYZ model car. I would like to have this figure salary. I would like to have luxurious home. So these are your goals and your preferences. So write them down. Write it down along with me. Okay. So goals you have written. Now update your resume and tailor for each job application. Understand, specifically for job, I'm telling you now, specifically for job. Let's say you are applying for data analyst, but you are a mechanical engineer and you have some opportunities for quality engineer also. So either you can apply for data analyst or you can apply for quality engineer. Now what to do? Will you be using the same resume at both the places? What is your answer? Say yes or no in the YouTube chat. Will you be sending the same resume for data analyst position and for quality engineer position? Yes, the answer is no. You cannot send the same resume. You need to update your resume and tailor it. Tailor it means you need to redesign, reconsider your resume for a particular job application. You will put all your data skills, all your visualization skills, all your cleaning skills in the data analyst. But in quality engineer, you will write more about processes. How do you put focus on the processes? How do you improve the quality of the processes? How do you reduce time of implementation and execution? Such kind of things you will write in the quality engineer job role. So this is very important to understand that what kind of job are you applying for before you are sending your resume to them. If you all are clear, please write on the YouTube chat same page. So I'll be waiting for your response. If you have a doubt, write it down in the comment box. If you have any question or doubt, please do write in the comment box. If you are clear, please do write in the chat box that we are on the same page. Now, let me clear the screen and let us move ahead and try to understand further. So, the next part is research and exploration. Once you are done with self assessment, that is the first step. I'm telling you all the steps. Okay. So, research and exploration. Here, how many of you actually sit and try to do a research? Research basically means try to search for different companies. How many of you do that? How many of you actually explore the company profiles? How many of you go to career page of the company and try to see what sort of openings do they have? Please, yes, ask these questions to yourself. Do you do this? If you're not doing this, then start doing it. So what you have to do, you have to identify the industries and the companies that align with your interests and skills. If you want to become a, let's say, medical representative, then you will have to search for pharma companies, go to their websites and try to see that what kind of job opportunities are they giving. Go to their career page, try to see how frequently they change the job positions. If it is frequently getting updated, that means you are at right place. Because if they are frequently changing, that means the previous requirement is getting fulfilled and they have a new requirement. So research and exploration is exploring the websites online, and then the next part here we have is explore job boards, company websites, professional networking platforms to identify potential opportunities. This is another part we have: job boards, company websites, professional networking platforms. So you need to visit them. I'll give example. Like we have a Naukri portal, we have a LinkedIn portal, we have Monster, Indeed Jobs. So many portals do we have. So you need to visit these portals and create your profile over there. And you also need to visit the websites of the companies. Also, you need to create a professional networking. So these things you have to do. And this is the second section, which is research and exploration. Let us move ahead and try to understand the next most important part. This is networking. Can you tell me? We have few people connected here and we have few people connected on YouTube. So can you quickly tell me in the chat box? I'm enabling the chat. So chat is enabled now. So can you please tell me in the chat that how many, how much network do you have or how many connections do you have? Those which are professional connections. That means they are either related to your academics or related to your industry. So, how many do you have such connections? Can you give me a quick response? The chat box is open. Please do write in the chat box and give me a response. How many connections do you have? So, there is no response. Shall I understand you are not getting anything? A quick response is required. Okay, so we have one response which says that less than 30. So less than 30 networks are there. What about others? I need one more response. So one response is not much. So this is not a good gesture. We need to have, you need to have, few thousands, maybe 4,000, 5,000. So it should be in thousands today because online we have everyone on digital platforms today. So at least you should also show some of the representation from from your domain, from your area, and you should get connected to the experts, the SMEs, the experienced people using platforms like LinkedIn. It is one of the platforms. All right. So networking is an essential part of your complete career journey. And believe me, many times it is networking only which gives you a strong connection with those people who are already working into industry. You will be able to take help from them and they'll be able to take give support to you. So therefore, networking is important. Now, another thing which is important in networking is it's not just one to one, but also attend industry events. So we have so many webinars, so many online seminars are there. We have offline expos, exhibitions, workshops. So attend such events where we have seminars, we have events, we have corporate or technical tutorial events. So connect such events. We have hackathons. So go to such places and attend and form a team and participate because this is going to help you. This is going to tell you that how you can gain, you can benefit from these particular events and then reach out to your professional networks for advice and potential lead jobs. Many a times there are jobs, but there is lack of awareness. So if there is lack of awareness, then people don't do job. Okay, because they don't know where to apply, they don't know the process. So networking helps us there also. Let us move ahead and try to understand the next chapter, and this is creating a target list. So right now only we will create a target list. So again, once again, open a pen and paper and start writing onto it. So what targets do you have today in terms of which company would you like to get placed, which organization which would you like to place? So I'm giving you 30 seconds. In 30 seconds you have to write about your dream company. I want to get placed into a dream company. So write about few companies with whom you would like to work and with whom you would like to start your career with. Yes, I would like to have some responses on the YouTube chat as well, or those who are connected on Zoom, you can send on Zoom. Some responses there. I'm waiting. Yes, at least three companies you can write. Three companies where you want to get placed. I'm waiting for 30 seconds. All right. So I've got Barclays, Citibank, Sybase. So one response I've got is Barclays, Citibank, and Sybase. Okay. So yes, this is how you need to. Just a second. Yeah. This is how you need to create a target list. And in the target list, you have to mention that which companies would you like to join. Okay. So that is what you have mentioned over here. Okay. So give me a minute. Okay. So now let's move ahead and okay. So okay, thank you. So now the next part we have is after creating a target list, what you have to do. You have to go to the websites and you have to go for the careers page. You have to check for it, whatever openings they are having. Now, you may find that this is a very tedious task. You may find that this is very lengthy task. And the answer is yes, this is lengthy task. But you need to do it because you need a job and you need a job which you basically like. One of my friend who is working with UNICEF, so his experience says that nobody actually explores jobs with such organizations and they have ample of job opportunities with them. So if you try to explore such jobs, which basically others are not doing it, who is going to get the benefit? You are going to get the benefit. So this particular point is create a target list. As I got from one person a V scored, one person gave the response. Now let us move ahead, and the next thing we have is application process. Now, how will you apply? The first point is very important, for which I see that many people feel, they are like, we are very lazy and we will just send whatever we have. I would strictly say don't be so lazy. Always have an active approach of editing and customizing your resume. So customize your resume and cover letter for each application. This you have to do. Okay, you have to do for each job application, you have to read it, and even if you have to change one word, you have to change that word. How many of you do really follow this process? Give me an answer, give me a response. How many of you really follow this process of customizing the resume whenever you are sending a job application? Yes. So the first part is customizing your resume and cover letter. So there is a question about cover letter. So cover letter is a small information but very strong, which may convince the employer, the HR, to go through your resume, which may convince them to consider you and give preference to you. That is the cover letter. So cover letter basically contains a brief summary about yourself. Although everyone has got a different style of writing it, but majorly, if you see whatever style it may have, but it will have information about you, your skills, whatever experience you have had, what are your ambitions, what are your goals. It should have these many things. So once you have the cover letter ready, send your resume along with the cover letter. Follow each application instructions carefully. Sometimes people, they will fill it and they will ignore certain things because some areas are there where uh, it is being neglected, or You can see that whenever you are applying, you are not actually focusing on what kind of JD we had on the website or on the job portals. So what is being done? Okay, in generic way, let's apply and let's finish up the process in a hurry. So I would say don't do that. Again, here you need to wait, understand the whole process, and complete it. Because many a times, not basically going with the process also a cause of rejection. Now, the next part we have is use keywords from job description to enhance your application's visibility. So, in the cover letter and in the resume, you need to use the keywords which you have received from the JD. That is something you have to receive. Okay, all right. So once you have applied and once you have followed these instructions, now the next part is you may get a call, you may not get a call. Okay, but you need to prepare for interviews. You may get a call or you may not get a call. Okay, but you have to prepare for the interviews. Now, start with identifying common interview questions. Common. Like, could you please introduce yourself? Then, can you please tell me more about your education qualification? Okay, you mentioned microcontrollers. Can you tell me more about microcontrollers? So, this means that you need to satisfy the interviewer here with the common questions which can be asked to a person of your profile. Okay, then prepare questions to ask interviewer. Next is code of conduct, that how will you attempt the interview. For that, something which is very important is you need to conduct mocks. Mocks you can conduct with your friends. You can have your friend, you can sit with them, and you can conduct a mock. Either you become the interviewer and the other person can become the interviewee, or you can do the other way around, right? So this is the interview preparation. I would like to tell you that regularly we have 7 to 8 sessions, and these 7 to 8 sessions in the evening, they're specifically focusing on these areas, improving upon the soft skills, improving upon the hard skills, improving upon the management skills, and anyone comes and joins it. So once you are ready for the interview, after doing 2 or 3 practices, the next task comes as online presence. How is your online presence? You need to ensure that the LinkedIn profile is up to date and it is reflecting your professional achievements. Again, here I have seen many people, they are a bit lazy. They don't update the LinkedIn for months and months. So you have to do it. You have to update. This is very important. Now, clean up or privatize any unprofessional social media profiles. Because social media profiles are also, they get checked. They're always checked before they are being accepted. So at the same time, you are checking here and here. At the same time, I'm basically checking that wherever I have some, let's say I have a Facebook profile where I have some thing, for example, currently I'm using my Facebook also for some office activities to be shared. And I see that in the past I have so many activities of, let's say, parties and maybe bike riding or something like that. And that is something which is not very professional. So what should I do? I should either remove it, or second thing, what should I do? I should make it private. Okay, it cannot be like nobody can else can see it. Similarly, on LinkedIn also, let's say when you started, that time you were unaware that how to update LinkedIn, and you have some images which are not corporate, professional, which are not decent ones. You can remove them. You have some posts which are not related to LinkedIn. You can remove them. So this is what you can do with LinkedIn. So ensure that whatever social profiles you have, They are not very unprofessional. They are not getting into some contradictories. So you need to maintain that. Now the next part is skill enhancement. Again, I have seen that many people, they they can sit idle, and they'll sit idle for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 10 months, 1 year, and then they'll come and they'll try to upgrade their skills. So I really don't understand, how can you sit idle? You cannot sit idle. You need to identify that if you are looking for a job, what are the skills gaps? Do you have some skill gaps? Let's say you don't have, but there would be something, some new tool which has come up, some new technology which has come up, some new frameworks which have come up, some new laws which have come up. Can't you upgrade yourself? So identify the skill gaps and take the relevant courses or certifications. That is another continuous process. Irrespective of whether you are getting a job, you are not getting a job, irrespective of that, this I've seen. Next point is stay informed about the industry trends and advancements. We know that with technology, everything is moving very, very, very fast. So if everything is moving so fast, then we should be aware, we should be updated of whatever trends and advancements are happening in industry. Next one is stay organized. Now, you are applying, you are keep on applying, and what is happening? When you are keep on applying at that particular time, you are forgetting, you're not remembering. So what is the use of applying? If you are forgetting, then what is the use of applying? So keep a track, maintain some Excel file, maintain something on the calendar, and if something is yet to become, then communicate it that it is yet to be scheduled, and put it into some Excel section. So this is what you need to do. So keep a track of all the jobs you have applied, all the jobs from where you have got the interview calls, and all the follow-ups. And you also need to always set reminders of all the deadlines and all, so that you can remind them back if by any chance you don't get. All right. So stay organized is another important thing that makes you very clear that which job are you basically applying for. Now the next point is persistence and resilience. So persistence and resilience. This is something. It is a kind of test you need to have. Most of the people who hunt for a job today, they don't have patience. It is true. You can ask yourself, do you have patience? Most of the people start too late. Too late. So I request, if you are doing a 4 year course, start applying from the third year itself. 2 years course, you have limited time. Okay. So this is important that job hunting is a very lengthy process. You need to stay with the process. The steps which I have told you, you need to stay with the process, and then basically you may get callbacks from few. Okay, it is not that all of the applications you are going to get a callback. It's not like that. From few you will get callbacks. Okay, so you need to have patience. Learn from rejection and use it as an opportunity for improvement. Whenever you are getting rejected, try to find out the ways with which you can get selected. So rejection is not a problem. Rejection is basically an understanding that okay, this is not the way I'm going to get selected. So find change the method. That is another important part. Now, next is follow up. So once you have applied for a interview, you got the call also, you sat for the interview. Now you need to send thank you message. When you are sending a thank you message, then basically it is giving a reminder. Let's say you did not get a response in a week's time, then send a reminder message. So this is another important part, which is follow up. It increases the participation. It increases the involvement of HRs, technical managers, those who are looking into your application. Now, seek professional help. Many times when you are not able to do it, let's say it's not happening, and not happening at all, then try to take help from some senior. If you want, we also have a program, and a few of our participants are here also. And we have a program which is very affordable. It's 7 to 8 p.m. every day in the evening, and we charge a fees, and the fees is of 100 rupees a month. So it's kind of membership fees. So if you think that you need to practice, you need a platform, either you search out, find out in your local area, or if you wish to connect online and to gain from such sessions. So basically, you can write it in the comment box. We'll consider it, and it will be a guidance. Okay, it will be a guidance from our side to you. It will be a help from our side to you. So you need to take help and support from those people who are already experienced, and you may find them. By any chance, if you're not able to find, as I told you, you can also contact us. Now, next thing is flexibility. Sometimes people are very rigid. No, I'll become either a data engineer or I'll become nothing. So this is not a right approach. In today's world, this is not a right approach. The approach should be, I'll become a data engineer. If not now, then tomorrow. So basically, you are very clear that you are going to be something, and you are just not clear about time. So if not now, then next time. So this is called as flexibility. Be open to different opportunities and industries, and there you'll have to consider temporary or contract work to gain experience. This is flexibility. Now, next part is evaluate offers. When you are basically searching and hunting so much, it is very obvious that you'll start getting calls. You'll start to give student. You are basically now in a position that you can compare offer one, offer two, and then you can make a negotiation also. You have that scope because you have two offers, you have three offers in hand. So this evaluation has to be done by you. Okay. Once you are getting offers from multiple companies, and after evaluation, we have continuous improvement. Okay. So now only I'm announcing. If you have any questions, please do ask. Do write in the chat box. I'll answer you. Okay. So after evaluate, we have continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is because I've seen many people who do job for 15 years, and after that they find that they just do same activity every day. They don't have any versatility. They don't have any. Okay. So such people who are so experienced and they don't have, apart from the work they are doing, they don't have any other knowledge. Many times they face a great challenge in order to get into a better position. So this is important, and I recommend this to everyone. Like at this moment also, if you are working, then also you keep on learning. You keep on learning. Very important. Okay. So after securing a job, continue to enhance your skills and stay engaged in activity. Okay, industry. So this is the last point, that you have to basically be very active in continuous improvement. Now, if you have any questions, you can ask me. And as I said, regularly every day we have our sessions 7 to 8, but it is a fee-based program. And as I said, the fees is 100 rupee fees per month. That is the fees. It runs from Monday to Friday. At least 3 days a week it runs, or 5 days a week it runs. So if you wish to discuss, and if you wish to maybe review your resume, if you wish to help, get help in applying, so whatever help you require, whatever support you require, that you can ask for us. So thank you, thanks a lot. And now we'll be concluding here. Again, I'll be asking, you can write any questions if you have, or you can write anything. How did you feel that this whole process? Will you be following this process? And you can write in the comment box, because comments will be visible to us later also. You can write in the comment box that whether you face any challenges. So all those we will read, and we will come back with solutions to that. And because a lot of people have gone through the same journey, they also have same patterns, and they have come out of it. So we can help you in this particular manner. All right. So thank you. Thanks a lot for investing your evening with us. Have a great day ahead. Thank you. Thanks a lot.